Alrighty, so I just wanted to go through walking with you, just so you could see it on video. So I've got a handful of treats here. Got the pupper on a leash. And in the beginning, we're just walking kind of out close toward the street because there are a little fewer sniffs. And so as we're walking, I'm just going to ask her after these cars pass. Yes, good girl, good sit. All right, I'm going to ask her, with me, good girl, and I'm going to feed her as we go. With me. Little jumping. I don't mind. Yes. I'm only going to feed her when I'll feed her on the ground. So if she's walking along. Yeah. And if she's walking nicely and the leash is loose, then I'm going to feed her. If she's jumping, no food comes. Good girl. Doing some turns. Good girl. With me. Yes. Oop, she's behind me a little bit. She switched sides. I'm not too concerned about that. So again, when she's jumping, no food comes. The food only comes when she's walking nicely beside me, all 4 feet on the ground. I do like her to look up at me every once in a while. She doesn't have to be just staring at me, but I do like for her to make eye contact with me. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes, ma'am. Good girl. So we've got some distractions coming up. If there's something she's unsure about, I'm going to let her stop and eat. Because a lot of these things are genuinely new for puppies. And so, for example, there's some construction up the way here. And people coming in and out of vans. So you can see her change in her body language. You can see her ears go forward when she's like, what's going on? And now she's come back to me. You can see that her attention has come back to me when she offers that sit. She says, okay, I'm ready to go back to work. Yes, we got more snacks. But when she stiffens up and her tail goes up and her ears go toward whatever it is she's worried about, I'm going to just stop and let her eat and take in what that new, whatever that novel thing is that she's noticing. With me. Good. And a food, because I like the way she's traveling. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah, with me. Good girl. Yes. Oops, let me drop that one. Yeah. Good girl. Walking real nicely. With me. Yes. Go. So there. I don't know if you could see that little shift in body language. It was brief. Oh, good girl. But she gives me the sit that tells me she's back and ready to roll. That didn't phase her too much. All right, with me. Nice. Yes. With me. Yeah. What a good girl you are. Yes. With me. Good girl. You're doing very amazing. Yeah, she's the best baby. Good, we're walking by some construction and she's doing great. Doesn't even really faze her, which I'm happy to see. Very nice. Here you go. Yes. So there she's turning to notice what was going on. There's some sound behind her. She got kind of turned around, got wound up, and caused her to jump. No big deal. Just wait till she gets back into position and starts walking nicely, and then I'll start feeding her again. Good girl. Yes, very nice. And she's really close to my feet, which I love. I don't mind if puppies sniff around and, you know, again, because a lot of this stuff is genuinely new. But when they choose to be close to me because they've been treated so often for being close to my leg. Hello. Then I just love to see that because it's just spontaneous. Are you done? Good girl. And sit. Sit. Yeah.